Hi everyone, welcome to Powerplay, an IPL show powered by Rage.Fan. The big breaking news at this moment is IPL 2021 has been suspended indefinitely for all practical purposes. IPL season 14 is done and dusted. To discuss this important development, I have with me former Tamil Nadu and CSK player, our own expert Vidyut Ramakrishnan. Hi Vidyut, big news today.
Yeah, Raghu, big news, unfortunate news, but I think it's the right thing. Sense has prevailed, and if you're going to have cases within the bubble, then definitely it's not a very safe place to be in. So I think they have done the right thing, and we need to wait and see what's going to happen because right now I don't see the tournament happening for at least a week's time, and then maybe they'll take a call. But again, like I said, it's very sad what has happened for a cricket fan and people. You get evening entertainment, you get to watch some good cricket, but that's not going to happen. We did need to wait and see, but again, like I said, they have taken a right decision. No use taking chances anymore. They waited for a couple of days and still there are cases within the bubble, then it doesn't make sense at all.
Vijit, we saw the statement. The BCCA is stopped short of saying it has been cancelled. They've said it has been postponed. But if the players go back home, especially the foreigners, it means end of the road for season 14. We never saw it coming. We thought the tournament could shift to Mumbai.
Yeah, I don't see, quite honestly, I don't see the tournament happening after this because, again, if it's going to happen, again, another two players are going to test positive, and again, they're going to stop the tournament. So I don't think they're going to take a chance now. I don't see the tournament happening. Maybe they will try their best to move it to Mumbai, have it in one center. I think it's too late for it to go to Dubai now. They're going to send their players back again, forming a bubble. It's a lot of work, so I don't see it happening. Like you said, they said it's postponed, but I don't think it's going to happen unless a miracle happens, and in 4 days' time the cases are going to drop drastically, and something happen. But otherwise, I see this year's tournament not happening.
As you said, BCCA Secretary Jay Shah said didn't want to compromise on safety of people in the IPL. That's of paramount importance. Guys, you can join this discussion. You can ask Vidyut questions about this latest news, important news. StreamYard link will be available on the chat. Please ensure that your mobile is steady and you can ask Vidyut question. One question per fan. Please understand, we want to get in as many fans as possible. And Vidyut, one more important thing is, earlier this day, we got news that Amit Mishra of Delhi and Ridhiman Saha of Hyderabad tested positive. We thought, okay, a couple of matches could be postponed. Of course, tomorrow's CSK's match, because Balaji, bowling coach Balaji had tested positive. After that, after a couple of days, they could resume the tournament, and they were planning to have it in Mumbai. As we discussed, Mumbai has 3-4 stadiums, so it's possible, and the Mumbai bubble held on without any trouble. So that was an alternative, but it is not so now.
Yeah, like I said, there's too little time to organize everything. It's such a big event. You have a lot of things to organize, and nothing can be done in 2-3 days time. It at least needs a week to 10 days. And what will the players be doing at that time? What will the foreign players be doing? They'll want to go back home. For them, definitely safety is of paramount importance. So it is very unlikely it's going to happen again. These kind of, a lot of people are testing positive, and the next time they take a test, they're negative in a day or two. So it's a very debatable topic because people are recovering very fast. But at the same time, when cases are happening within the bubble, then there's definitely a cause of concern, and that's why I think the BCA have taken the right decision. Let's not take any more chances. Like I said, the game is important, but human lives are far more important. And I think IPL can happen anytime. even if it doesn't happen this year, there's always next year, and it's going to be a tournament for the future. It's going to happen every year. So they have done the right thing. Yes, for the fans and for people like us, TNR, it's going to be difficult. Our evening entertainment is gone, but like I said, people's safety is
Fans are also going to miss this interaction
yes,
because every
definitely,
day,
yeah.
quite often you have been sharing your insights with us. Naveen asked one question with you. He's asking you, is there any chance of this edition continuing? That is season 14.
I don't know. We have to get a window because India have quite a packed window. They are going to play a few T20s in Sri Lanka, then they have a long series in England where they're going to play 5 tests, and then we have the T20 World Cup. And I don't see a window for this happening. So if the tournament is going to get postponed now, and if it's also going to get cancelled, it is very, very highly unlikely that the tournament again getting all the players just for 7 games and everything. It seems highly unlikely. The board will try its best definitely because there's a big tournament. There's a lot at stake, but not at the definitely they're going to look at safety first, and two, not the Indian team. A lot of other teams window also we have to see because I think the Indian team test series will get only in September, October. Then we have our own domestic season, which we cannot, let go of this time as well because there are a lot of other players, a lot of careers are dependent on that as well. Last year, unfortunately, we had a very short domestic season where only the T20 and 50 overs happened. You can't, allow that to happen again. You have to have the regular Ranji Trophy so that a lot of people will benefit from that. So the board have to take all this into account. It's a tough time for the board, but I hope they are doing a fantastic job, and I really hope that things get back to normal a month or two, and we can see a lot of exciting cricket being played.
Vidyut, Vittal has asked you one important question. Sir, what about World T20? I have another question. Whether this World Test Championship go ahead in June because there is a ban on flights from India. Anyway, I think BCCI can sort that out. But the big question is where World T20 in October, November, later this year.
Like I said, I really hope and pray, Raghu, that by June, July, the situation gets a lot better here, and people get vaccinated, and the cases come down, and we have it here. It will be great if that happens, but we are running out of time. We are the first week of May, and definitely there will be some concerns. India is a vast country, big country, so staging a contest, you have to travel a lot. So they have to get all that into play. But I'm being optimistic. I really feel that the second wave will come to an end very soon, and cricket should, I really hope we have the event. Otherwise, I think they are thinking about the Middle East as well. They're thinking about Dubai and Abu Dhabi and Sharjah, which is going to be an option. But let's pray that we have it in India. It'll be great for us.
Okay. Sanjay, please don't shake. I've been telling you to keep the phone someplace. Please remember. No, you are. Yeah,
Sir,
that's nice. That's nice. Yeah. Introduce yourself and ask the question.
sir, I am Sanjay. I am from Chennai,
Hi, Sanjay.
and my important question is, uh, uh, Varun Chakravarti left IPL bubble for a shoulder scan. He did complete quarantine for 7 days. Because of him, all IPL teams got affected by COVID.
We
I
can't
think,
say that.
yeah, I think it's very unfair to point out one case, one Chakravarti. I think there would have been a lot of research, lot of because, like I said, there's certain things you cannot do. Like you cannot get a huge machine from the hospital to the hotel just for one person. He had a shoulder problem and he had to get it tested. And like any other thing, you have to get it tested. So. And there is no guarantee that happened
But
just because he went there. There's no guarantee it happened because he went there. Could have been caught from somewhere in the ground, or we don't know. So again, we are just thinking that it could have happened because he left the bubble, and there would have been a lot of people who have taken a lot of care. They would have kept a lot of space, a lot of social distancing, and you would have got it done and come. And
sir, he
like I
should
said, yeah.
Yeah, let him
sir he
complete. Let him
should have been
complete. Yeah.
completed 7 days quarantine.
Yeah, so he would have like think after he would have come back from the shoulder thing, he would have gone for his quarantine. But when they took the test, it would have come positive, and maybe maybe if it after 2 days it is going to come negative only. So let's hope that he recovers fast. I don't think it's too much. It's only one person, and they had to leave. There have been one or two other people who left the bubble, and all the safety precautions has been taken into place. So we really can't blame one person for this.
Thank you, Sanjay. Sanjay, thank you. And there was one important announcement in the BCCA press release with you, which says it wants to ensure the safe passage of players back to their families, that is, back to their homes. That means there is no chance of this edition continuing now in May, June. There is no way.
Yeah, it makes sense definitely, because players will want to get back to their homes. Like as we spoke about this, how mentally tough it is for the players, mentally draining. Because every day you don't know what's going to happen the next day. And it's not. Life in a bubble is not easy. It is very, very difficult. You're away from your loved ones. You cannot move around. You can't do anything. So I think the players have had enough, and they will want to get back home, especially the people who have come from abroad. Now their next is how am I going to get back home safely, which the BCCI will definitely do.
Mr. Shankar is not in a bubble. I think he is in a relaxed mood. Shankar sir, please unmute and ask the question, sir. Unmute, sir. Unmute yourself.
Sir, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
First of all, I would like to tell you one thing, sir.
Sir, your audio is problematic, sir. Again, please close the YouTube video, sir. YouTube video. Yeah. Sorry. Every time he comes live, he seems to have a problem with his audio, but he's an astute fan, Vidyut. He follows cricket very keenly. I was keen to listen to his views, but unfortunately his audio is not great. And so, Vidyut, as an optimist, you wouldn't foresee the entire cricket schedule, especially the ones involving India, not getting disrupted, right? We are hoping that this will be over sooner than later.
Yeah, I really hope so. I think we also have a responsibility in that area. I think we have to, try to follow protocols as much as possible. That's the only way and get vaccinated. So I think if people, as citizens, take the responsibility, it is going to, I know we are in the peak of it. But like you said, we have to be optimistic, and it is going to be down sometime. We have to fight it, and let's hope by June we are in a much better position. So in July, August, September, you have 2-3 months to get things in place and have the tournament in October. So I'm being very optimistic. I really think it will happen in India.
For Vidyut, the glass is always half full. Anyway, we got another fan. Hi, Haniel Vinu. Please introduce yourself and ask the question.
So I'm Haniel from Salem district, sir.
Hi, Haniel.
Hi, sir. So now, how the BCCI will think to ensure the safety of the players? Now, already they have said that BCCI have said that only the tournament completes when the players safely reaches their home. Now some players have got positive. Now, how the next step of BCCI will be to approach the players in regarding in their safetyness or vaccinating them players? How the next steps will be?
Yeah, I think the next step is going to be next step will be to get them back home as soon as possible. The quickest way and the most the most easiest way. So, and BCCI will they will definitely get it done. Whatever
now
happens,
the
like
flights have also been cancelled by the countries.
Yeah. Let him complete. Yeah, please don't interrupt while he's talking.
They will find other means, like I said, they will find other means where they can get their players, safely. That will be, it may be taking a longer detour. Like you said, Australian players may have to go to England, and from there they will take a longer flight. But like I said, till they get home, BCCI will ensure their safety, and all the players, including the domestic players, get back home safe. Domestic players shouldn't be too much of a problem. They will get back. Like I said, international players, yes, it will be. It won't be an issue for them. It may take some time, but knowing how BCCI work, they will see that the players are going to land safely, and all the officials will be working very closely, because this is a big matter. They want their countrymen to get back to them, and BCCI will see that it happens very smoothly.
Absolutely, because this is an annual tournament. They have to ensure the safety now so that the tournament's reputation doesn't get affected. Vidyut, let's wait for the next.
In this video, we'll show you how to get started with Rage.Fan. Here's what we'll cover. You will need a crypto wallet from MetaMask before you can access Rage.Fan. To create your MetaMask wallet, visit metamask.io. Download the MetaMask extension for your browser and create your wallet. Complete your MetaMask wallet setup by visiting the How to Set Up MetaMask link on our homepage. Follow the instructions to add Matic mainnet to your wallet. Add Rage token contract address to your wallet to complete the setup. Visit Rage.Fan and connect your MetaMask wallet. Do not forget to choose Matic mainnet in your wallet. You're now on your way to build your dream teams, take part in contests and win mega prizes. Welcome to Rage.Fan.
Welcome back, Vidyut. I want to ask you one more question. You have played for CSK. Give us some sense on players' mindset, especially foreign players. Would cricket be on top of their mind now, or getting back home safe would be their priority?
Definitely getting back home. Like I said, I keep repeating, when you find the cases coming from within the bubble, then it is a cause of concern. So definitely it'll be getting back home. But one thing is, the players know that they're in safe hands. Especially a franchise like CSK, I can talk only on their behalf. They are such a wonderful franchise that they take care of the players so well. And so that way they will be very, very sure, like, I am in safe hands and everything will happen. They will do everything to the best of their abilities. So that's something the players will always appreciate. And you've seen a lot of players, they love being a part of the CSK squad. They've been there for years. It's one family. And, and I'm sure all other franchises will react the same way, because like we said, this is something, which is very, very important. Players want to get back home and they will find a way. It'll all happen very smoothly. I'm very confident about that.
Thank you, Vidyut. We have another fan, I think a familiar face. Let's wait for his turn. Fans, please remember, you can ask one question per fan. Yeah, Parthiban is live. Parthiban, please ask your question.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Parthiban.
Now, which alternative days remaining the IPL match is finished now? Next June we have World Test Championship and continuously we have international matches. Which day alternate days to continue the remaining matches of the IPL now?
You want this season to continue, right? Because CSK is in good form. So you want the season to be completed. Okay, anyway, Vidyut, he is asking, is there any chance for this season to be completed? Is there any window you could see?
I think Parthiban is a Dindigul Dragons fan, not CSK fan. He's wearing yellow, but even Dindigul Dragons is yellow. Anyway, we had discussed earlier, Parthiban, it seems highly unlikely. Like you said, if it doesn't happen in a week or so, then you said you have the World Test Championship. We have a long England tour where we're going to play 5 tests, and then we have the ICC T20 World Cup. So if it doesn't happen now, the next 3-4 days or 5 days, which is very unlikely, I see this year's tournament being cancelled only. Unless something drastic happens, some drastic measure happens. And, like I said, we are trying to be optimistic and seeing whether something will happen. But I see that it's highly unlikely. Like we just spoke about players safety, getting players back to their country safely is more important now than thinking about conducting the tournament. I don't think BCCI is thinking about even the tournament now. They are thinking about how we can get the players back safely and, and then start planning if there is any other alternative. But next 3-4 days is only the focus is only going to be about getting players back safely, and that will be in the top of the list now. Then we can think 3 days whether something is possible.
Okay, Mr. Shankar is back. I hope his audio is fine. Sir, unmute yourself. Please ask the questions. Unmute yourself, sir.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, actually, what Adam Zampa said, the bubble in Dubai was totally safe. Whereas the bubble here there were a lot of loopholes. So,
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Audio is problematic, sir. Audio is not clear, please. Sir, we'll answer that question, sir, because audio is not clear at all. Okay. Vidyut is saying Adam Zampa. I hope you would have heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Bio Bubble was, organized beautifully. We could see what a great job they have done. The social distancing, everything was maintained. So I don't think it was. Obviously, Dubai, you have less people, you have contact with lesser people. But here you have maybe contact with more people. That's the only thing I can say. But biobubble such has been, organized beautifully everywhere in Dubai, in the whole of India. The players were even. I remember like when CSK were practicing, I went to Chepauk, and as an MCC member, one side is completely cordoned off, so there was no way you could even be even 20 meters close to a player, very very far away from them. One side they kept for their practice, one side they kept for the members to do their walking or running or whatever. So even at that time, they were very very strict about it. And all, like I said, all safety precautions were taken. They get tested every second day. The only thing is, yeah, India obviously, our population, so you're definitely in contact with more people. Obviously, when you're walking in your lobby, there are more people. All that will be there,
Okay.
but otherwise, you can't really, question the bio bubble as
Yeah.
such. I'm sure
Zampa won't get contact next season. Don't worry. So, let's see. Another couple of fans are waiting. Let's see who is in. Vijay, I think the main confusion among fans is because of the wording. Postponed. If they had said cancelled, they would be clear. Postponed has created some doubts in people's minds. That's why Parthiban asked whether it could continue. Anyway, Shah, ask your question, please.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. Now IPL is suspended, sir. So how Australian player will travel, sir? Their flight are banned, sir. How Australian players are will?
that we will leave to Mr. Saurav Ganguly. He'll take care of it. He will. Like I said, but good question. BCCI will see to it that they, like we said, they may have to detour and go through England and quarantine there for 1 week and then go. It may be a longer journey for them, but they will see to it that they reach Australia. I don't know how long it's going to take. That only time will tell. But everything will be taken care of. As of now, I don't think they can fly directly to Australia. They may have to go to maybe Singapore and maybe quarantine there and then go to Australia, or where they are going, we don't know. But they will reach. It may take a week's time, but definitely they will reach safely. Yeah.
Thank you, Shah. Thank you.
Question.
Thank you, Shah. Yeah, one question per fan, and you don't listen to this shaking rule. Yeah. Anyway, Mohan, please ask your question.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Where are you calling from?
Sir, I'm from Tirunelveli.
Yeah. Please ask your question. Yeah.
Sir, my question is: there has been said that IPL has been postponed, but if we see in Pakistan Super League, they just conducted the playoffs 4 to 5 months after the season. So, would you whether there is a chance to get started after 4 or 5 months?
Yeah, good question, Mohan. I think it a lot depends on the window, whether they have time for that. And like we discussed in the earlier show, I think, now that the halfway mark is over and the top four is there, I don't see any other teams going from here, which anyway, franchises will object. If they stop the tournament now and only play the eliminator and qualifiers, maybe that can be an option, because we are talking about only 4-5 games. So BCCI may think about that. Let's leave it for a week, and then maybe just have the eliminator and qualify for the teams who are in the top four now, because it's very highly unlikely that Royal, Sunrisers, other teams getting into the top four. So that can be an option, but highly unlikely. The bottom four franchises may object about that, because they may still feel that they have a chance to qualify. You can't just write them off just because of the way they are playing now. So they may have a truncated tournament. Yes, that is an option. But again, it also has to do with how the other franchises are going to react. But as of now, like you said, if there's a short space, they may just conduct the remaining part of the tournament. But I don't think there's any space by this year. And if you look at it, like we said, the World Test Championship is there. Then India are playing a few T20s in Sri Lanka. We have a 5-test series against England, and then we have the T20 World Cup. And after that, also there are some more. I don't know the entire schedule, so highly unlikely. I don't see them getting any time in between.
Thank you, Mohan. Excellent question. A handle named Rahul Dravid says Adam Zampa and Richardson were lucky in getting back home earlier than others. Anyway, Devendra Kumar, please remember one question per fan. Don't interrupt while Vidyut is talking. Let him complete, and then no follow-up question. So ask your question initially.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Devendra.
Before I ask the questions, I would like to thank TNS sir, for giving the opportunity. Every time I don't think so many YouTubers are giving opportunity to come directly and ask questions. Thanks to Gold Quiz and TNS sir. My question,
we
sir.
want to create as many opportunities, give you as many opportunities as possible to interact with stars. You can talk to me anytime. I'm like you. But Vidyut has played for Tamil Nadu, has represented Chennai Super Kings. He's a fantastic coach. So I want him to share his knowledge with fans directly. That's our endeavor at Gold Quiz Sports. Anyway, thank you, David. Ask your question, please.
Sir, is the government pressure and many oppositors, sir, of IPL made BCCI to take this decision, sir? If they had some support, they could have shifted to Mumbai or DY Patil Stadium. The pressure of government and IPL oppositors made the BCCI to take this decision, sir.
Yeah, first of all, I would not like to comment on the government. I have no inclination towards politics. I have no idea how things work. But I can talk not on behalf, but about BCCI. I think this is a right decision they've taken, Devendran, because like we spoke earlier and we've been repeating, if you're going to get cases within the bio bubble, and every day we're getting two, three cases. I think that is the issue we have to look at. And like I said, IPL is a big event, a lot of money, everything is involved. But end of the day, it's about the safety of not only the players, everybody involved. Okay, so I think yes, you may still think only two cases, but it's happening. It's the third or fourth day consecutively it's happening. So that's why the IPL governing BCCI waited for a few days. They could have shut down the tournament in the first day when Varun and Sandeep Warrior were tested positive. They wait for 3 days, and now they can see that even within the bubble cases are happening. Like you said, yeah, we can move the tournament to Mumbai, have it in 4 centers, but again that requires a lot of work. First, they have to get the grounds ready. You don't know what conditions the grounds are in. Logistics, huge logistic work. Like production work and all. TNL know what kind of work it takes. So
The television crew.
Yeah, so it is.
They have to be moved.
So it will take how much ever money, how much ever resources you have. It will definitely take a week's time. We want to have it in Mumbai, but week's time, I don't think players can wait now. They want to get back home safely. So let's see. Let's hope for a miracle to happen and something happens. But otherwise, yeah, I think good sense has prevailed.
Thank you, David, and thank you for the question. And I may add with you, a lot of critics are there about IPL. They oppose cricket, IPL all the time, even in normal times. So maybe that is also something the government would have taken into consideration. When, as you said, when you get positive cases inside the bubble, they have to be defensive, right? People will keep talking about this. Why should IPL go ahead now?
Yeah, see, I think everybody has an opinion. There should be some rationale behind, people talking, because I think that a lot of people, if one case is the first thing they're saying, close the tournament, let this close, let that close, so anyway, I don't want to get into all that, but like I said, we have done a smart thing. We waited, we have given time, because IPL is just not about cricket. There's a lot more into it. Like you said, a lot of people enjoy watching the IPL evenings. It gives them a lot of satisfaction. It gives them a lot of entertainment. So all that is also something we have to look into. Okay, it's just not about the tournament. Like I said, IPL will go on. If it doesn't happen for 1 year, it will only go from strength to strength. So yes. Anything which is successful, there is going to be people going to try to find fault with it. Like we just spoke to a previous viewer, they have given enough time. I think they've taken the right decision now. So I don't. People will criticize IPL, even if the tournament is going on. They would have definitely criticized. So that's something. You have seen a lot of, and I see a lot of. So there should be constructive criticism. Otherwise, we should not. I think even waste our time talking about it. Yeah.
Absolutely. Let's see if there is another fan. Probably the last fan of the day. Is Anto waiting? If the producer lets him in, no one is waiting. Okay, he has left. Anyway, thanks a lot, Vidyut. As always, you have shared your insight with us on IPL. Last couple of days has not been on cricket per se, but it was very useful for fans to know what could happen to this edition. How could they shift the tournament outside Delhi and Ahmedabad, or even to Mumbai? We discussed everything. From the bottom of my heart, on behalf of Gold Quiz Sports, I want to thank you, Vidyut.
Thank you, Tina. I'm really going to miss this. I really enjoyed doing this. It's something I will miss for a while at least, because obviously the tournament is not going to take place. Just one message from my side. Um, Please take this seriously. Please try to follow your protocols and everything. I think it's a very, very important period for all of us. We need to, I think, collectively together, we need to fight this, and I think we will come out victorious of it. Please be patient. I know it's a tough time for all of us. It's very, very tough. I really feel bad for the people who don't have work now and everything, but this too shall pass, and we will be, hopefully in 2 months' time, Rage.Fan will be back. I'll be with Raghu. We'll be talking about a lot of happier things and happier events taking place. So thank you, Raghu. All the best to everybody. Please stay safe and take care.
Absolutely, Vidyut. As Vidyut said, safety is of utmost importance. Thank you, Vidyut, for your support and love, affection, and fans would miss interacting with you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Raghu. I'm always there. I'm always there for them. Thank you. Thanks, Raghu. Thank you.
Okay. That was Vidyut, guys. Vidyut is leaving, and we'll have the quiz after a promo video. Please don't go anywhere. Vidyut is leaving. You can all bid goodbye to Vidyut for this season. As he said, he'll be back whenever normalcy returns and cricket is back. Thank you, Vidyut. We'll play a promo video now, and then later on a quiz. Okay, today's quiz question. Name the player who holds the record for the fastest 50 in IPL. Name the player who holds the record for the fastest 50 in IPL. That is in IPL history. Please post the answer in the comment section of this YouTube video. The winners will be announced tomorrow. And one more thing, some of the winners have not furnished their email IDs to social@rage.fan. You must ascertain your identity to get the prizes. We'll send you the prizes through email. Those of you who have not sent the email to social@rage.fan, please do so. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. It has been fun doing this program and interacting with you, giving you a platform to talk to Vidyut Ramakrishnan. Anyway, we'll resume whenever cricket resumes. There could be a couple of editions of quizzes presented by Rage.Fan tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Please look out for the announcement. Until then, this is TNR signing off. Stay safe, stay indoors. Bye.